Oh, wait. Shoot. I did not think to check if my camera was working. Give me a second, everybody. Alright. And that's all the bugs hashed out for today, hopefully. Something else rears its head. Oh yeah, as you can see, I have a new background ornament. It's not exactly new, it's been in my room for a long time. I'm thinking about putting a separate camera just directly on it and just have like a spinning platform. That's probably what the only person who's going to be watching this know I'm not. He said. Probably shouldn't speak like that. It's, yeah. I'm not very self-confident. He said, being like in the top 20% and the top 20, 50 players of this game. But, yeah. Spent 3 days putting that thing together. Hello. Anyway, I spent 3 days putting this thing together. Very nice, very nice. Very nice indeed. It's got a lot of moving parts and all that jazz. As you can tell, I like Lego. It's not a sin. Though some of the moving parts have been stopping lately. Might just be dust jamming it all up or something like that. Or the weight of it all is doing that. Anyway. To get to what we came here for. Yeah, no, Lego is cool. Probably the... Well, I wouldn't say it's the only hobby, bro. Well, actually, yeah, no. Swimming. No. No, swimming's not for all ages. Swimming is for, like, for those who can, I suppose. Wait. I didn't do... Yeah, I didn't do the thing. But you know what? That's okay. We're not playing that one. Well, now I have questions. And those hits is what I get for taking. Is what I get. Okay. English is such a difficult language after all. A thieves' language, if you will. So, I suppose that is what happens when you take a bunch of Old French, the Old Norse, a couple other languages. I think Old Latin, or just Latin, I suppose. Really be focusing on this. Nope. You in the air and yes. Get back in there. dry eye. Maybe I just stopped blinking. Ooh, sorry. Can't tell which it is. Was you ever get that feeling that something's in your ear, but there's nothing there? Fun fact. Somewhere in the world, there is an ant colony the size of Washington State. That is your fun fact for today. It's not so much a fun fact, but it is true. Oh, I'll repeat myself then. Somewhere in the world, there is an ant colony the size of Washington State. Not so much a fun fact, but it is true. And if it's not true, then it was at one point true. Or it will one day be true. Evolution works in mysterious ways. Honestly, I want to say it's the Amazon rainforest. That's what I want to say, but that might be wrong. Well, I mean, of course the logic there applies. I mean, at one point, there's definitely going to be ant colonies that big. If you go back long enough. God, I wonder how big they were back then. I mean, there was a lot more oxygen in the air back then, so it could have been a lot bigger. But how big is the question? I mean, I wouldn't imagine they would get bigger than the biggest spiders of the time. Or some of the spiders now, actually. Or some of the spiders now. What a terrifying thought! Ants the size of spiders of today. The bigger ones, I mean. Like tarantulas, or some species of trapdoor. There was another one. Oh wait, no, I actually do have a fun fact about spiders, and this one is actually pretty neat. Even I have to admit that. So, all spiders in the world can be traced down to two distinct ancestors. One that would evolve to become the tarantulas of today, and the other that would become the trapdoor spiders of today. So they all came from somewhere, and it came from the earliest ancestors of the tarantula and the trapdoor spider. That is weird. The spiders of today, at least. There were a lot of different arachnids around back then. None of them friendly. Or fun to look at. Absolute nightmare, too, I'm telling you. Though, honestly, I could have that wrong. I could have that wrong. But I'm admitting that to give myself a way out. Because if I am wrong, then hey, at least I admitted it. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's no one over here. Oh, you were over there. I thought you were that other one that looks like you. I'm sorry. All of your enemy types looks the same to me. Which is a crazy thing to say out loud. But in this case, it's actually true. Those enemies do look the same. If I had a quarter for every time my enemies look the same, I'd have however many quarters are here currently. Again, the one that fires the projectiles at you from across the room and the ones that have the slight glow to them, they look the same at a distance. It's insane. Fine, I'll tell him. Fine. Okay. Sorry, my microphone was muted. Which is something I can do. Anyway, oh no. I really need to move up a few places. I need to get away from Mr. X. Anyway, a spider dropped down in my face when I was exiting a client's house. That's what happened. And despite liking to learn about spiders, do not actually like spiders. I hate them. I despise them. My feelings towards spiders are the same as Dr. Robotnik's towards Sonic. I hate spiders. I hate them. But here's the craziest thing. The craziest thing is, I can remember a time when I didn't mind spiders. That's the crazy thing. But you put a 4 or 5-year-old who's never seen a tarantula once in their life in front of a tarantula in the wild, and yeah. Yeah, Arkansas gets tarantulas, believe it or not. Yeah, no, oh hell no. No, kill them on sight. You know, that's actually funny. I'm 5 places away from the Tyrant and Mr. X, which are 2 names for the same character in the Resident Evil franchise. Well, actually, if you want to get technical, the Tyrant was actually Mr. X's classification. Like, where the G-Virus... No, not the G-Virus. What? The T-Virus, that was it. Where the T-Virus was concerned... Well, actually, I guess that might be what it's short for. The Tyrant virus. That makes sense. Sure, the ones around here might tickle. But there are some that tickle until it hurts. That's just itching. Yeah, no. There are tarantulas that are directly responsible for itching. That... Hang on, let me look that up. Okay. Okay, that's actually very interesting to know about tarantulas. I didn't know they had different continental classifications. That's actually really cool to know. Fun fact, tarantulas found on this side of the globe are referred to as New World tarantulas. And tarantulas found on the other side, such as Africa, Asia, Europe, etc., are referred to as Old World tarantulas. The main difference being the itchy hairs the New World tarantulas have. Yeah. It's not really a segregation thing so much as it is... Actually, that might just be what it is. Or it might be the difference between... It could just be the difference between evolution on this side of the globe and evolution on that side of the globe, because to compensate for the lack of defenses, their venom potency shot up through the roof, while the venom potency of the tarantulas over here isn't as bad. Unless you happen to be south of the equator, in which case the venom is just as bad. Honestly, I was just looking up which tarantulas had itchy skin. And that's what kind of popped up after a little bit of, looking. It was under... Yeah. I apologize. I mute my mic for professionalism. Which is honestly a good policy to have. You never know when someone might say the wrong thing off screen. Professionalism. And I cannot interact with any of the settings like this. How fun. Oh, there they are. Well, actually. Oh, sure. Now you want to stop the music. Mm-hmm. Do I want that on? I don't even know what that looks like. Sure. That might help my combo. Do I want to know what focus stands for? You know what? That's not my conversation. Okay, now seriously, where is the audio? Yeah, definitely pause on this. Definitely pause on... I don't even know what that is, but we definitely want it on. Telemetry remains on at all times. I'm seeing nothing about stopping that music in the background. That might be an audio, though. Okay, why the hell did it not allow me to interact? Okay. According to this, the music should be stopping in the background, but it isn't. Though that might be because it wasn't actually paused. Which makes sense. Okay, so everything's functioning as it should be. I just wasn't at the pause menu. Right then. What was I doing? I can't remember. We were talking about something. Anyway. Yes, actually. At this I am, yes. I have been gaming for a while, but streaming for a grand total of 5 minutes. I have been doing this for the grand total of 5 experience minutes. Oh, that is egregious. And somehow really helpful. But that's also really distracting. So we're removing it immediately. I didn't know what it looked like. I wanted it... Wait, what does the second one look like? Nah, I don't really need it. I got the timing on hitting people down. I don't need this to tell me how to hit people. Or to tell me the timing on how to. Maybe I should strip everything in this game down to the bare minimum and see how I perform. Nightmare mode. Nightmare mode. Nightmare mode. Ooh, we're gonna see if we can't recreate nightmare mode. Attack indicators. Oh. Oh, we're turning that off. We're turning this off. We'll leave enemy health bar on. This is going to be a shit show. Let's do it. Well, he didn't. At least not the way I wanted to. Yep, this is nightmare mode. Of my own creation. Oh. I wanna... Yeah. Yeah, that is the only indicator I need. I knew it. I knew it was holding me back. To some degree. Okay, I lied. This is just nightmare mode. I really should be watching the screen. If you're wondering what nightmare mode means, it's a reference to another game that I might end up playing later. Not today, later, but later on when I can play other things. Which... I don't know why I say it like it's gonna be a long ways off. I can play other things anytime. But the question is... what other things would you guys like to see? Not that I can really get any... not that I could really buy anything to do. Games are expensive right now. But I do have a lot of games that I can play. Like the game I'm referencing, which was actually Batman Arkham Knight. Which, nightmare mode was... yeah, that's probably the only reason I'm still... honestly, I'm not doing the best right now, but... but yeah, no, that is definitely a game I want to stream. Probably for Halloween, yeah. Ooh, especially the first one. That was a scary game. Kind of. Okay. Took me a second to understand what I was looking at. That was a conversation completely unrelated to what I'm doing. Or talking about. I should probably work on thinking out loud. Seriously, it's got to be a hair or something. Just getting pressed in there, causing an itch. Yeah. Okay. Note to self. Counter is unreliable. In this state, resort to dodging everything. If they can't hit you, they can't hurt you. If they can't hurt you, you can never go down. If you want to go down... Like bad flooding or just flooding? Because, ever since that dam broke, the flooding hasn't been as bad. Like, when it does flood. So, that could just be a lack of rain. Or the lack of proper rain. No. No, La Nina has not been brought up. El Nino has been brought up, but not La Nina. La Nina is every 9 years. That window has not happened yet. And now I need to look up the timing on, like, I've memorized the timing on one of those, and that's La Nina, because that was interesting. I already knew about El Nino, but I didn't know about La Nina, and I found out about that, and I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. 2011 was one of those years, as it turns out. And that was a very turbulent year for weather. Okay. So the difference between the two is that El Nino is also kind of random. Every 2 to 7 years. Typically occurs every 2 to 7 years, typically lasts 9 to 12 months. Usually begins developing between March and June. Neat. Oh yeah, just wait till you see my TED Talks. I don't have TED Talks. I actually hate TED Talks. They're just so boring. Like, I could probably think of maybe one TED Talk that I actually liked. And I think that might have been because it was being hosted by Bill Nye the Science Guy. And that was a long time ago. Actually, that might have just been 10 years ago. Honestly, I'm doing better than I thought I would be. Though, it might mean I end up falling into very old habits. Like, back from the early demo days. I might be able to work with that. It's subtle, but it is there. Knew it. Or, you know, I could just memorize the timing. Statistically impossible. Or maybe not. Yeah, you're the ones I have trouble with. Because the counter for you takes till the heat death of the universe to land. Because it means I end up waiting forever. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am disco. Really put a little sense of mind here to test. Really? My reaction. Wait, did I dodge and still get hit? Is that what just happened? Because I know I dodged that. And I know I definitely got hit by it. And I know I didn't dodge into that. Because that's not how projectiles work. So what just happened? Can't let that happen as I get to round 60. let that happen past round 60, I go down instantly. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that was a complete hope that I had the time to actually do that. I had no idea I did. If I did. Okay, that is bullshit. That said 290. I got a lot further than I thought I would like that. I mean, that's the score I'm trying to beat. I was at 15th, now I'm at 20th. Because people are beating my score. Good for them. I was not expecting to get as far as I did like that. I had no idea what anyone but the ones that could shoot me were doing. That could be useful. But no.
from cheap. Speak my fire. Draw the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, drum the beat. Let the blades bleed through from cheat. Speak my fire, bring the heat. Draw the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, yeah.
Well, I gave worse than I got, so ha. Wait, was the base literally just called Ragnarok? No, wait, that might have been Nectar. Yeah, that was the Nectar. Yeah, that was that one. That was the light. Yeah. Okay, I saw that leg bend the wrong way. This game is really detailed. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to everyone. Honestly, it would do this game some good to get more sales. Not that it's doing bad, it's doing amazing. It sold over 1 million copies the weekend it released. People have been waiting for this game. Good night, Marina. And Mina's back.
The blade split truth from cheat. My fire, call the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, drown the beat. Let the blade split truth from cheat. Spit my fire, bring the heat. Call the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, yeah.
No, no. That's been going on my entire life. And what I think it is I'm hearing all the music in the game, and then there's something else that I'm hearing beyond the headphones that just gets muffled, and it just sounds like, and it ends up sounding like something else, actually. I actually thought you were calling for me. That's what I heard. No, no. Hearing muffled noises and hearing another thing is very common. Probably, yeah. Didn't sound like a laugh, though. Sounded closer to talking. Which, if I'm hearing you talking, it's insane that I'm hearing you in the other room while wearing headphones that are blasting this game. While not at max volume, I still shouldn't be able to hear you at all. Pretty cool. That hearing of mine again. Always giving me trouble.
Let the blade split truth from cheek. Speak the fire, bring the heat. Call the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, calm the beat. Let the blade split truth from cheek. Speak the fire, bring the heat. Call the lords out in the street. Burn the steeples, yeah.
Some would say it's damaged. Another word for my hearing is definitely damaged. But not in the way one would expect. I don't have hearing problems. One would also call it a malfunction. I hear everything at all times without stopping. Well, no, that's not true. I suppose the only time it really does stop is when I'm asleep. I have dog ears. Or Superman ears. I like dog ears better, though. It's funny. Ooh. score to beat 317? No, I could have sworn I beat the 317 score. It doesn't still say 317, does it? I swear to God, if it still says 317, I'm going to lose it. If I go down and it still says 317... beat. Let's find some new territory. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that score. Yeah, I'll take 11th. I'll take 11th from wherever I was before. I'll humbly take 11th in the entire friggin' world. And I think I'm gonna call it for the night, too. Our top viewers are for the evening are Aaron and Dylan. In first place, Chrissy in second place, Tiptoe Through the Tulips in third, and Lori in fourth. Yeah. Either my eyes are going or I'm just really tired. And I really hope it's not my eyes going, because they've already went a little. Oh, my eyes don't need to go any further. Oh, it's no problem. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'll see you all in the next one.